Hi, this is Fall Level 2, Week 3 and 4 lesson plans. First, we have our vault stations. Our first station will be a running drill. Students will sit on the springboard, lean forward, bend their arms 90 degrees, and then run their arms back and forth, focusing on keeping their elbows in tight and keeping a tight core so the springboard balances as they move their arms. Next, we'll be working on a hurdle drill and a running drill. Students will start at the white line, run as fast as they can up and off the cheese mat and land with their feet in front on their back, keeping a tight core and their arms down by their sides. Next will be a proper hurdle drill. The students will start at the white line, run, hurdle over the french fry, and jump onto the springboard with 2 feet, landing in a safety stop. And our last station will be a running drill. The students will stand up on the resi mat and they'll run, lifting their knees to their chest as fast as they can on top of the mat. Floor stations. Our first station will be working on a T-touch. The students will start in a lunge, reach to the floor, keeping a straight line from fingers to toes, landing in a lunge or stepping in, feet together. Next, they'll be doing push-up travels, putting their hands on the line, feet up on a panel, keeping a flat back and a tight core, and walking in a push-up sideways down the mat and back. Next, they'll be working on their handstand and picking their hands up. So they'll start in a lunge, kick up to a handstand, and then finish in a step-in or a lunge, picking their hands up fast. And then last, we'll be working on our lunge switches. The students will start in a double bent knee lunge and jump and switch their legs back and forth. Bar stations. Our first station will be a seated chin-up pullover. The students will start from a sit, pull their chin to the bar, and then lift their toes up and over to a pullover. Their coach will help them if they need it. Next, we'll be working on casting. They'll jump to a front support and work on casting 3 times with straight arms, straight legs, getting their hips off the bar. Next, they'll work on individual chin-up pullovers. So the students will pull their chin up and try and kick over to their front support by themselves. Then they can come down. And our last station, we'll be doing reverse push-up dips. The students will put their hands backwards on the bar, bend their elbows to 90 degrees behind them, doing 3 to 5 dips at a time. Beam stations. Our first station, we'll be doing complex with a coach. So the students will do their proper mount to stand, and then they'll be doing various walks with their coach, being progressed to their own skill level. So they'll start with forward and releve, then they'll do sideways or backwards and releve, passe developpe, step kicks, arabesque, etc. Our next station, they'll be working on their V-sit mount. So they'll start in their V-sit, bend one leg and stand, doing a weight transfer from their back to their front. Then they'll jump off to the side, landing in a safety stop away from the beam. Our next station, the students will be working on their pivot turns and releve. And then our last station, they'll be working on their V-sit hold on the beam and then swinging into their knee scale, keeping a tight core and their eyes on the beam as they balance.